In this episode, I'm going to guide you through my morning ritual to avoid procrastination. Now, as most of you guys, I like leading a productive lifestyle. However, the biggest enemy of the productivity is procrastination. Recently, I've read this book by Brian Tracy called The Focal Point. One of the main ideas of the book was that 80-20% rule. Now, he's trying to say that 80% of the things we're doing during the day give us only the 20% results, and the 20% of the things that we do during the day give us the 80% results. Now, if you want to be productive, if you're a goal-oriented person as I am, and if you have set the goals for 2019 that you want to achieve, you have to focus on this rule that okay, 20% of the things that I'm doing during the day give me the 80% results, and 80% of the things that I'm doing, give me the 20% results. My task for today is, first, the most important thing is edit video. So I made a video on 5 reasons why you're not achieving your goals. So my goal is to edit and schedule that video on YouTube and plan new video, film new video. I've decided that my new video is going to be my morning routine, this one, or day in a life video, and set goals and achieve them. Those are the notes that I took yesterday and added to my journal. I really love journaling. I recommend it to everyone before you move on to your task, to your day. Just make sure you write your goals for the next day on your journal, and keep a journal, and then every morning when you wake up, look at your journal. Now, I've looked at my journal, my to-do list, and I'm one of those people that likes to write the to-do list the day before and plan the day ahead of time and just follow through my goals during the day and try to complete that to-do list. Now, looking back to my to-do list, I realized that my biggest enemy is micromanaging. What micromanaging is, I'm focusing too much on the simple stuff that actually does not give me the most results. During the day, Focal Point says as well that there's only 1 or 2 tasks of the day that give you the most benefit. And I remember this book called The One Thing by Garry Keller. It talks about the same idea as well, that if you want to be successful, only focus on one most important task at a time. And there's only 1 or 2 most important things that are going to give you the most results, and focus on that, try to work on that. Now, what most people do, like including me, I used to do that as well. I set goals. In order to achieve those goals, I created this fake understanding of achievement or completing tasks. I used to write to-do lists like my morning ritual: wake up, drink a glass of water, brush your teeth, take shower, and meditate, go to gym, and etc. But I realized that there's only one thing, my main goal, and Brian Tracy talks about it in his book called Eat the Frog. He talks about to do the hardest task of the day first thing in the morning, and to complete that task, and then only then move on to other stuff. Now, what we usually do by writing like go to gym, stay healthy, meditate, brush your teeth, have your breakfast, eat your multivitamins, and etc. These are like secondary things. These are things that are supposed to aid you to be more energetic, to be more productive, and to get that one most important thing done. Now, and my major mistake was that I woke up in the morning and I used to write my to-do list, and I was too much focused on the small stuff, and I wasn't prioritizing the most important task. I've changed it completely a few months ago, and what right now I'm doing is I wake up in the morning, and the only thing I do before my most important task is I meditate for 30 minutes. So I do 2 things every morning. First one is go to the bathroom. That's not important, but You have to brush your teeth, that's important. And get a glass of water. And after that, what I do is, as I promised to my meditation coach, I meditate for 30 minutes every morning. And this helps me to get that focus from meditation, and plus get that willpower of being able to resist the distractions during the day. And right after meditation, I jump into eating the frog. What I mean by eating the frog, I jump into doing the hardest, the most important task of the day at that moment. And once I finish that number one thing, the one thing of that day, the one and most important target of that day, I can move on to other stuff, but that has to be finished on that day. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to meditate for 30 minutes. So my typical morning is I wake up, I go have a glass of water, and I come back to my working room, and at my working room I sit down for half an hour, set a timer on my phone, sit down for half an hour and meditate. And while I'm meditating, I focus, try to increase my focus. I focus on my breath, and I complete my meditation. It gives me two things. It gives me an intense focus that I can 100% focus on my work, and it gives me the willpower not to be distracted by other stuff while I'm working on my most important task. Later on, I move on. Today, my most important task of the day was editing my previously shot video for the YouTube and posting or scheduling it on YouTube to be published. And I completed that task in about 2 hours. I think I did really good job because my meditation session was really good. And only after finishing my most important task, I move on to reading. And today I was reading a book called You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. Now he's talking a lot about law of attraction, how to think and grow rich, how to attract things to your life, attract your goals, your dreams to your life. And he's one of the followers of Napoleon Hill. There are many controversial stuff out there about the author, but I don't focus on the authors. I focus on the message they're trying to give, and I believe that they're useful stuff that you can apply to your life, even though sometimes you don't 100% agree with every author. But it's like reading a book is like a treat for me. Once I finish my most important task, I give myself that treat. Now you can feel productive because you've done one task, but it was the most important task. Now you can check off your to-do list and do other less secondary or like the tasks that are supposed to aid your major goal. You can do that. You can like sharpen the saw, read books, and enjoy your time. Okay, I hope you like this video, and see you in our next episode. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like this kind of videos, and comment below what you think and how your morning ritual is and how you can avoid procrastination. Thank you very much, and see you in our next videos.